Hey, I'm Marc Kitsko, and today we're going to talk about 10 important issues to discuss before marriage. If you're new here, thanks for watching my channel. This is your go-to place for Christian dating advice and tips that lead you to marriage. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button below and the bell, and you'll be notified every week with a new video to encourage you and support you along your dating journey. Okay, you might be in love, but that doesn't necessarily mean you should get married. Yeah, you heard me right. Just because you love someone doesn't mean you should marry that person. It's all fun and games for several months in the relationship, but all that changes with time. Eventually, the infatuation fades, the feelings fades, and reality sets in. Is his cute smile worth living in a small town Nebraska when you dream of living in San Diego? Does her sense of humor make her $140,000 of student debt go away? Is it worth it? But I love him, I love her. Yes, I get it, but just because you love a person doesn't mean you should marry them. There's a lot more to consider than just how enjoyable it is to be around someone right now. Your life will change. Is this the right person for the long haul? Having a long talk before marriage can prevent challenges down the road, and it will help take your relationship to a deeper level. These are topics to discuss before you get married. I'm not giving opinions on these, only encouraging you to have the conversation before you walk down the aisle. Here are the 10 topics. Number 1, where will you live? You spend most of your time around your home. So what city or county will you live in? Will you live in an apartment, condo, or house? Will you live in the same town as your mother-in-law or far, far away? Where you live has a huge impact on your life. Are you both on the same page? The only way to know is to have a conversation. Topic number 2, who will clean what? What is the division of household chores? Will the man of the house do the repairs, mow the lawn, change the oil, put gas in the car, pick up the dog poop? Who's going to do the cooking? Who's going to do the cleaning? Is this a 50-50? There's no right or wrong answer, but it helps if you both agree. Topic number 3, how much debt do each of you have? Financial issues are hard to talk about, but they're also the common challenge that many married people face. How much debt do each of you have? How willing are you to deal with your future spouse's debt, and how willing are they to deal with yours? Are you both going to be responsible for your own debt? What is your plan to pay it off? Topic number 4, children. Do you both want children? If so, how many? If your answers aren't in the same ballpark, you might have some huge challenges ahead. Never assume that your partner will change their mind to accommodate you in the future. It's a dangerous game to play. Topic number 5, friends. Will you be joined at the hip with your spouse? Or will you both be free to spend time with separate friends? If you spend time with other friends, can they be people of the opposite sex? Why or why not? Some people love to have time alone away from their partner, while others don't trust their spouse to be out with the boys or the girls without their presence. Issue number 6, spending. Some people like to save, others like to spend. It can be difficult for people that don't agree on this matter to get along in the long term. Make a plan of what works for both of you. Topic number 7, bank account. Will you have separate accounts, joint accounts, a joint account that pays the bills but also individual accounts for each other? Who's going to pay for what? Will it be a 50-50 split? Or will the person who earns more pay a greater percentage of the bills? Issue 8, religion. Your faith matters. Some people aren't interested in going to church every week, while others are serious about their faith and participation in church services are important to them. There might also be religion or denominational differences to consider too. Will you go to separate churches? Will one of you go to church while the other stays at home? How will your faith play out in your home? Only a conversation can help you understand this. Number 9, let's talk about sex. It all comes down to a question of style and frequency. In most marriages, the issue is more likely going to be frequency. Do you have similar sexual appetites? You don't have to go out and test it out to know. If you're honest with each other, you're likely to know the preferences and frequency without experimenting. Topic number 10, neatness. Is she or he a messy or a cleanie? It's very challenging to be a neat person and to live with a messy person. For best results, work this issue out before marriage so you have no surprises. Are you a messy or a cleanie? Just look in the person's car or in their trunk or in their bedroom or in the closet and you'll have your answer pretty quickly. Marriage can be and should be a wonderful thing, but it can also be a nightmare when some of these issues are not talked about and you're surprised after your wedding. Discuss these important issues before deciding to tie the knot. What other topics should people talk about before marriage? Write them in the comments below so others can use them. Remember, share this video with a friend, give us a thumbs up. If you want to learn more about preparing for marriage and being the best man or best woman, then check out our Ultimate Relationship class. You can see the link in the description below. Until next time, live victoriously.